Istanbul na salon. Good morning, good afternoon. This na Emmanuel. I get you depends on the places them way we find ourselves across the globe. Some parts of the globe today happen for be the 20th of December, whilst to me my time still clocks it today na the 19th day of December this year 2021. I would like for use this day as opportunity for discuss with Sierra Leoneans them where they live at home and Sierra Leoneans them where they live now the diaspora in regards of the videos and pictures where we see the make rounds na the social media where that one they get for deal with the 2018 presidential candidates for the mighty All People's Congress, the APC. We not to any other person but an household name in the Republic of Sierra Leone, Dr. Matthew Wilson Samura Kamara. As I say in regards of these pictures them way come out, videos them where many don't see, some they into the school of thought for condemn in the actions of which they see Dr. Matthew Wilson Samura Kamara being there into one common way we can describe then celebrations, then they other things, and they say devil that Dr. Matthew Wilson Samura Kamara go dance devil. So some school of thought don't question that one day, some don't criticize, whilst others say it is something where then favorable, it is favorable for them. This is an interesting program, you know, where I believe say some go get the opportunity for view, others go get the opportunity for listen to them in audio version, whilst we go try our best for convert them so now go get the audio owner self will be part of the program. As I said today to me on side now the 19th of December, some places of the globe now the 20th today. So this program today it could be interesting where you know the central theme of this particular program, not only but Dr. Matthew Wilson Samura Kamara in regards of the actions or where people say a good dance devil, because we just want for bring and come in local you know in local terms. So my brother within Moyamba, within Pujong, within Makeni, Putzlok or Cambia or Kenema go understand waiting I really want for say. So we all go learn from this particular message or program today. It's going to be an interesting program. So the central theme of this program is about culture. You know, it's about culture. I'm not going to go too deep into it, but I go take, you know, at the top of the upper layer, so we all go understand this meaning culture, the word culture. Yeah. And may fabulem, as I say, we see those pictures them, we see the videos them. This now one cultural, you know, organization where some people go say cultural society, yeah, where they between that axis where a day na Dr. Matthew Wilson Samura Kamara in biography simply means from where they grow up, they go school, things them where is say and where they write for them, where they na the internet out there, where get access to them, or where go come is I tell you in story. This particular thing is they part of in biography, they part of in life. Since the 70s, Dr. Matthew Wilson Samura Kamara don't join this particular organization where some people go say, well, na devil na society, where the name na Young Rising. So that was yesterday or day before yesterday when we see those videos where Dr. Matthew Wilson Samura Kamara been there with them, in the sense that that organization when a Young Rising then been they celebrate the 100-year anniversary. I repeat, this particular Young Rising been dey celebrate dem 100-year anniversary. Na im dem been dey celebrate that. Dem don exist in Sierra Leone or which part of the world where dem don exist, but as long as dem don exist na planet Earth, dem don take 100 years where dem don dey exist. Yeah? So Dr. Matthew Wilson Samura Kamara na member of that particular organization dey. Since he not come yet set into the limelight of active politics, na a member of that particular organization dey, where Dr. Matthew Wilson Samura Kamara we see him into that particular parade where dem be the parade where some people go say, oh, he go dance devil. Na a member of that particular organization dey, where he not even, I dey repeat, come yet into the limelight of politics. He not be even get the ambition, say me, I go want for be president, or I go one day play an active role into politics. Now he don't be member of that particular organization, the way we see a wear their attire as he been celebrate alongside with them. Many school of thought or some Sierra Leoneans at home and abroad, they ask this question: if Sierra Leone na a religious state, I repeat, people on they ask this, say, if Sierra Leone na a religious state, many school of thought don't ask, but I think people not able forget the right answer towards this. But today, I want to use the opportunity for give million answer to this. Say, Sierra Leone, the question owner they ask, say if na a religious state. Let me give the answer now today. Sierra Leone na a multicultural state. I repeat, Sierra Leone na a multicultural state or a multicultural country. That's na country we believe in different religion them. Na country we believe they practice different way of beliefs. E not get a specific belief where he believes say our doctrine or our practice for only be on Christianity, or our doctrine or way of worshiping or our moral values should only be limited to Islam. Sierra Leone is not that particular country. Why? Because we as a country or as a state, Sierra Leone, know they drive its laws or its norms from the Quran or the Bible. And also, the church and the mosques or other form of worship is not state parastatals or state organs. Like for instance, the mosques and the church no they play role say them na ministry of this, na ministry of that, ministry of so. They not get, they play role say then are political heads them. So then they create and make law or amend laws for Sierra Leone. Sierra Leone is not that type of country where you go say, like for some Arab states them, you get the Kuminis them, you understand? If I not pronounce it well, I'm very sorry. The Kuminis them in let's say like the what you go say the caliphates them, or you go like the Jewish country when Israel, you get the rabbis them, you get those people them first time when we they call them say the Pharisees. These are people where happen for say then they work with the government and then a strong decision makers. The title is not only limit to the mosques or churches them, but they are also decision makers in the states. Then they create laws, then they formulate laws, then they amend laws also. Sierra Leone is not that type of country when the pastors, reverend, imams, or sheikh, then they create laws, amend laws, or formulate laws. No. We live as a multicultural society, multicultural country. At the end of the day, if you are Muslims, you have right to practice your Islamic doctrine without nobody not offend you or violate your right of you being a Muslim. If you are a Christian, you have the right to practice your life in the Christendom, or you practice them in the Christianic doctrine, wherein nobody in the Republic of Sierra Leone have the right to stop you or to violate your right or try to convert you in any forceful means. Again, Sierra Leone is a country where if you believe, say, you believe in adult that for worship, what you go say idol, you know, idol worshiper. You understand me? It is your right to do that. For worship you idol, you man-made God, where you believe say this thing na imi are the worship, na ina be God, na in asabi say they give me luck, na in they give me money, na in they give me this. What you want for do for me? Believe it me, na in are the worship. It is your right to do so, as long as you not pass, go catch somebody, say you want for go satisfy that you got there, you kill that person there, na crime. But you get right for worship that you got there, where you the worship. If today you say you believe in where you get, you not believe say God is there, God know they exist. That now your business na Sierra Leone. It left to how you perceive them, it left to the concepts, it left to your ideology, it left to how you see them, how you think them, how you want them, and how you put them into practice. As long as you not violate or offend the other person in your right of worshiping or criticize the other person in form of worshiping. That is the country we find ourselves as the Republic of Sierra Leone. It's a country we believe in in diversity of culture. Diversities in culture, in the sense it believes in many ways of worshiping. As long as we not use them where then they say we go violate another person in right. Now in the Republic of Sierra Leone, now so we they exist, now so Sierra Leone they live as a nation, now so Sierra Leone they live as a state. Yeah? If you today you believe say me, sorry, Emmanuel or Aissatou or Mohammed, I thoroughly believe in the practices of Oje or Ontin, Gelede, and Wende society, Bondo society. I believe or practice this society. Anyone where you believe or practice, as long as you not offend the person, you find joy in it, you are welcome in the Republic of Sierra Leone. Now, for people where they ask that question, if Sierra Leone na a religious state, some people can misunderstand the world. Let's take my time today because this is a very sensitive topic, it's very interesting. Some people can misunderstand the world where they say culture, religion, and religious. People then can misunderstand. The religious to me is one kind way how you believe wholly and solely. Say me, I'm that kind of a religious person where I believe in Christianity. Me, a religious person. So my religious belief or my religious faith is absolutely in Christianity. That is a religious person. Now, a religious person also, me na a Muslim, I believe in the doctrine of Islam. Wholly and solely, me na an Islamic believer. That don't make you a religious person. Let's put them in one context of the country. Say today, Sierra Leone, we want for look and say na a religious state. How? When? Is it possible? It don't ever happen? Let's look at it this way and relate this also to other countries then, like the Arab countries, the Middle East. Sorry. Now, as I be not first make in my introduction, I don't tell we say Sierra Leone as a country, we get diversity in cultural beliefs. We get diversity in religious beliefs. We get diversity also in okay, let me say in various beliefs then. Yeah, where we get as a nation. You go see Salon, Christian, Muslim, pagan, how you want for column in your own belief. Then they are the legislative house of the country. They make laws of that country. They make laws of that country. Then they make laws say this law where they make, they can make and say they make them out of the Bible. So now a religious law they make and say this now Muslim law, this now Christian law. No. Now law where they make for the general good for everybody. That is why if you find out in our 1991 constitution in the Republic of Sierra Leone, we not get what is known as Sharia laws. We not get them new. We not get Sharia laws. These are doctrines them in the other parts of the world where they believe in that Sharia laws them. That's wholly and solely people not for thief, people not for do this, woman for cover this, for make so if you go against them laws, then they not problem. In Sierra Leone, it left open for everybody to play your religious role as long as you don't use them for hurt other person or disturb another person. Why are they take me time for explain this? Now for make we know to the other part of this topic where now Dr. Matthew Wilson Samuel Kamara, where we see those videos, many or some school of thought, let me don't say many, I go be injustice to myself. Some school of thought say, Dr. Samuel Kamara don't go dance devil. This man, why he for go do that one day? He want for be president na salon. He don't grab now they don't go dance devil. Why Dr. Samuel Kamara for go dance devil? This man he don't form. He not for don't do that one day. Himself, he don't say Sierra Leone a religious country, Sierra Leone a religious state. Why you for go do that one day? Who told you that? Who say you get that beliefs? Who say you drive that concept from? Who say you drive that ideology from? Say Sierra Leone na a religious country. We are not. We na a country we believe in multicultural beliefs. Now so Sierra Leone day. That is why Sierra Leone he open and today with a level neck. Now the blame for say the democracy when a part of our culture should always prevail in the lands of that country. That is why we lay we neck them now the razor blade against the SLPP government. Because that is part of our culture. Now one of the pillar of our culture is one of our religion in Sierra Leone, democracy. So For you will see that particular video, say, ah, this man, he don't form, he don't do this, he don't do that. My dear brothers or sister, you are getting it wrong. You don't get it wrong. But I can understand the peak of frustration of which the SLPP government don't left with people them into. For make you see a video, Dr. Matthew Wilson Samuel Kamara, they celebrate with comrades them, where they get the same cultural beliefs of which he don't practice for more than a decades. And if he don't take time, say don't relax so, but then go meet and say, pa, do ya with a big. This now we 100 years so. Now we 100 years this. So now a double I can call them jubilee or waiting celebration, double jubilee celebration. Like we'll be get 50 years anniversary, independence anniversary in Sierra Leone. How big it was at that particular time. People in different ways from the diasporas, them all come for celebrate that 50-year jubilee anniversary day. This one a double one, where he don't take 100 years and they celebrate time. And then find out that this man don't become a figure in the country. Ebo, nobody no go there in an organization where you know say Dr. Matthew Wilson Samuel Kamara are part of that organization. Then they celebrate their anniversary. Where you no go meet and say, come make you go celebrate with we. Come make you go join we. Let people know say we self get notable people in the society. We get notable people in the country. We don't groom people today in this organization where they say today want for lead this country. Nobody no go get Dr. Matthew Wilson Samuel Kamara in kind na in organization we no go want for make it celebrate with them when that time they reach. So for let people begin for see that one they say, ah no, it don't wrong na lie. We not to a country where na a religious state. We are not. By virtue of our practices, totally, entirely mark we X in the Republic of Sierra Leone say, we are not a religious state. Many religious states them, we believe in the doctrines of their religious books, the holy books like the Quran, in the Bible. Trust me, in the world, then they find them very difficult for even cope up with what they call democracy. Go look at it. That is why many countries in the world, when I religious countries them, then go tell you say, now Moses laws or this laws or that laws, then they deal with. Where their own laws, then they come out from the Bible and the Quran. And people them where they na the religious houses them like mosque or church, then are decision makers them for their country. In Sierra Leone now, our religious leaders then they serve no more as moral guarantors. Some side and where the state want for go wrong, then get right for coming inside for advice. Say, hey, do ya, Mr. President, Madam, let we take time out to do things. Because something will not happen to we, so you know fine. When they can't do findings, them be put blame per wheel. Say when are the head them and the religion then are this country, Muslim, Christians. Then one day we believe Auntie, we believe Oje, we believe Gelede, we believe Poro, this that society. Then be blame Mutrado, so we been get role for play. But we not been play that role day. So dear Mr. President, we advise you, now he make we talk to you. That is the role of our religious leaders in Sierra Leone. So it's limited. Not to countries and where you go say this country na religious states. Where you don't even get the practice. Who say you go see them practice when their society fufu, then go practice gelede, then practice hunting, practice bondo. It is not there absolutely. Things them also when a social aspect in life. Like for one, then go make say beauty contest or beauty pageant. It is very difficult for you to find those things in the Arabian world. It is this later part when some of them don't begin to try for come into those calls or those aspects. You know, even 5 years, 8, when we say the kingdom of Saudi Arabia, they don't begin allow women them now for make them begin for drive, because that was not in part of their religious law. Say woman them for drive. Now they don't begin allow them say them for drive. Sierra Leone. Places then at Sierra Leone. I mean, what they say Sierra Leone now a country, not places. Everywhere people go wear short trousers, then waka woman go waka in breast half part, then I do this, that is show. There are some places in Nigeria in the north where the Sharia law is part of their constitution. You cannot dress like that. They get religious laws them also they in Nigeria, but Sierra Leone, you cannot find it there. So for make you go say Samura Kamara, he don't go dance devil. When a celebration, he go celebrate with his colleagues them. Does that sound wrong? If you want to come say, okay, that sound wrong, tell me. Is Dr. Matthew Wilson Samura Kamara a reverend father? I don't mean for waiting degrade the reverend fathers them all. Is Dr. Matthew Wilson Samura Kamara the Archbishop of the Anglican or the Methodist them in Sierra Leone? Is he the head of the Islamic religion in Sierra Leone? Is he Kumini? Is he a sheikh? Imam? No. If he happen like say in a be one pandemic thing then they were called, then I for don't say Dr. Matthew Wilson Samura Kamara will not foresee you, and now mosques will foresee you, on a church will foresee you. But Dr. Matthew Wilson Samura Kamara, he is a politician. He is a politician. A politician also will come out in the own way believe in the doctrine of Islam. In own way it come out in biological home na Islamic doctrine. Now it meets na in own way it come out. But at the end of the day, if you ask him now, in Mami Kamara na aja. But when you ask Dr. Matthew Wilson Samura Kamara, what in your religious belief, na a Roman Catholic religious belief, he gets in a Christian life. That tells you that Sierra Leone, na a country where we get a multicultural belief. Sunday, people go walk. Now just because of humanity, the sake of humanity, they say, okay, I'm sorry, the sake of humanity, they say, okay, now we get day off them. Then they off they are, they don't say then a salon, now religious day off them all. Sorry. They don't say them they off the yana salon, now religious they off them all. They say now they off them for people the way they walk, that let them take rest on them particular day then day. Now rest. They not say now religious day them, now rest. In countries them, when a religious countries them, you get waiting and call religious they off them. So me knowledge for the one day where they Saudi Arabia, I don't feel say where they say Friday. You go work self or work business go they better than Saudi Arabia. No. So the people then go about the normal business na Saudi, then they go work. But in Sierra Leone, people know they go work. In other countries, people know they go work. Because waiting do, it is not part of their laws. Sierra Leone, you go see, then they azan. Allahu Akbar Allah. You go see that they azan. Saudi Arabia, as then they make that azan day, if na fear self, then they pump you motocar tank, you just stop them. No matter what you they do, when you don't hear read and say Allahu Akbar Allah, As they don't azan, you they left that thing the way you they do. Instant, you they go find mosque place for go pray. Because if not, that is a crime when they azan. And you get specific place them. For una we don't go Saudi, I don't know if na Medina or Mecca, the prophet in home. The rights they say only for Muslims. Because they don't want other person when not get their doctrine, it go these waiting I will how they can call them. They consecrate their holy place. Let not go consecrate their holy place at all. They don't want that one day. For let you go dirty them. They don't want them. So that is why in their own places them, then they write and they say for Muslim. And then you see food them. In Saudi Arabia, also in Islamic states, them pick food them where they mark say this food. Now halal. Halal simply means that this food is not fine for it, but or yaram is not fine for it. You don't go see them sell pig. Now Saudi Arabia, rum, they hide. They hide for Duam Day. Why? Because the Islamic laws where they deal with, authorize them for do that one day. But in Sierra Leone, then they sell rum. Then they eat of pig. Then they do bad things in Sierra Leone. But in those countries, you cannot. The Jews, then they drive their laws from the Jewish book. When are they your religion that one day? In Sierra Leone, you cannot see them. So that tells you that every individual in Sierra Leone will belong to the one word where we they call, say, religion. Not religious, but religion. The word is spelled, I think, R-E-L-I-G-I-O-N. Religion. Not R-E-L-I-G-I-O-U-S, which is the religious. Where that one day, now you way of say, okay, me, I belong to this thing as a practicer. But the religion themselves is like you way of which you find yourself, say, for worship. Whether you be Muslim now, you be Christian, you be Hindus, you be Buddhist, you be Confucianism, whatever thing where you feel say you want for doam in that way day, now the religion that one day. But the act of which where you they put them into practice is religious. So let we understand this particular topic today. It's very interesting. Let we learn. Let we learn for the point fingers at people. Say this person don't go dance, this devil, this person don't go na mock, so you go na church. It's a problem. And when I read history, for we where they read good history, it tell we say this point finger at religion business. Now he don't commit the greatest genocide in the world. Now he don't kill people than any other war we don't dey in the world. He don't kill people and pass the World War I and II. This religion business. Anybody where you find yourself into that, you are what I go say, you are a religious sick somebody. You are sick. You are sick. Society not fit for encourage you. When you point out fingers at somebody, you have to look at the country. Is this country practicing this thing? Everybody in Sierra Leone belong to a religious belief. Inside their religious beliefs, then they, like for instance, Sierra Leone now, let's tell you religious beliefs them where we get. Sorry, this is now a very interesting program today. Please, let me learn. In Sierra Leone, we religious beliefs them where we get. Yeah? One, we get Christian, Muslim. The Hindus them or the Buddhists them, they also they practice. They get that Indian temple in Sierra Leone. Where some country them, you know they say and they practice that one they say. Now inside the house they do, but Sierra Leone they open, then they practice and they. You will see people them get their ethnic religion also. Inside the ethnic religion there, you get Poro, you get the Wondo Society, you get the Oje, you get the Bangbani, you get different religion them inside them ethnic beliefs they also. In Sierra Leone, where people in the practice them, as long as you not go offend the next person or you not do them as a nuisance for disturb public, but as long as you they practice them the best way, you have the right to do it in the Republic of Sierra Leone. Everybody in that country belong to a religious practice in that country day. If I dey lie to una, la play this music. Any side where the reckless and useless bingo boy Mada Biode, as he hear this song here, so it must dance to am. Una listen this song, song here, for tell una say no more. Any side where Mada Biode, because he as the president, he gets in your religious belief. He get religious belief, whether religious belief they, it is a doctrine from an ethnic group where na mende any side where them play music them where the music then they na the doctrine to their cultural beliefs, yeah, their religious beliefs. Any side una see am, now make some time them where people are not ever can criticize Madabio in dance one way he can dance. Una know why? Because he gets the cultural gene inside his system of Iyomende ethnic beliefs, Iyomende doctrine, that cultural beliefs, he dey in Ram. Nobody know they able for take him away from Madabio. That is why you get specific music them. Nothing in Madabio, that of our Mende Timni Limba Susu Yalunka, their music, any side you play those music or songs, any side where that person the way he hear, or if he pass it, he tin up force, he shaking body, because he gets the beliefs, the concepts of that particular cultural religion day where he find himself either by ethnicity. That is why Madabio as the president, and they big him up today in this program, any side where he hear, then they play Mende music, Govena or anyone know, una trust me, Madabio in the dance. If I lie, this music where they play so, Madabio I believe say they hear amo, he must dance to this particular one way at the place so. Una listen. I dey tell you now for sure, any side where Madabio dey, as you hear this song where they play so, or any SLPP somebody Mende person, and listen to the song, trust me, it dey grab and dance, the balance he go jump am. So, Fambulem, we don't hear it to the song. You know, like I tell you, any side where you Mende man day, you hear the song, it must dance the song. Because he or she understand the meaning of the song, even when he or she is not part and parcel of that, practices in their ethnic belief. But because of the cultural DNA, he dey in Ram, he dey dance the song. He go listen to this song. He go shake his body for this song. That tells you that they value their culture, they value their beliefs and their practices into that culture. So for make you see Samuel Kamara in a organization where he belong to, then they celebrate 100 years. Then they go in and call them, say, Padua can't celebrate with we. You na pattern and parcel of we. We want for bluff with the states. Let the states say we self get people in. Ebo, we will go to them different schools there. Methodist Boys High School, St. Edwards, Albert Academy, the Prince of Wales, St. Joseph Secondary School, the Annie Secondary School, the Freetown Secondary School for girls, the both schools, Christ the King College. You name those schools in Sierra Leone for so. When you say no more, this school na top school. Let them say anniversary come. Right now na the country, now that one day they bluff with now the country. Say anniversary they come. You go see where then they go, defend them people them. Where don't make them in a society. For put the let them lead them no more into their anniversaries them where they get. Prove me wrong or right of recently when the St. Joseph Secondary School been get their 100 and something anniversary. Yes, I remember. Some couple of days ago. Sunday like I saw waiting. The Freetown Municipality Mayor, Yuvan Akisoya, take the lead. If you see where they glad everybody, the mayor, now the school, now yeah, he come on, now this we come on, now so he come on. That tells you that it is culture, practices, beliefs. Say now there you go, you get the doctrine of that school. So that is why any time where that school then they get program, then go either call them say the key speaker or say let go participate with them for that program a day around. When you go see them, they do the advert now the media, then go tell you say the keynote speaker, the Freetown Municipality get for there. You know, first time in Sierra Leone, school then they bluff. When they say may pack, yeah, they say Thanksgiving, they come or their foundation or prize giving time, then go tell you say His Excellency the President, that the late President Ahmad Tijan Kaba. People in the fete for going at the school no more. Say, now this school here we come, now here we go. This is culture. It's a way of life. It's a doctrine. So for USC Samuel Kamara come out, we not to kill. We not one day you say yanda. You don't go kill. Now group of thieves they mingle with you. Now nyampi they mingle with you. Now thief man they go mingle with you. Now rebel they go mingle with you. No. Now, in organization where you don't join way back in the 70s, the Young Rising, where that one then are due to the environment where he found himself then 10 and day within a mountain called Axis yonder. Now, one people go there and we go tell we say they not join them particular organs they are so or they not join their organizations they are. Now, one people out of 100%, 90% join. Now only 10% until you go pull commodity. There are other people in Sierra Leone today where they're not members themselves of them particular organizations they are. Like the waiting they get the Firestone where it there by that mountain called Axis yonder. So that Firestone, Tetina, Bloody Mary, Midi, you get them. Where it be said they're not a member. Some then are Muslim and Christian them, but when they say then thing and they want for commot. Now then are the people and when they go meet say we don't control now, we want go buy Ashobi. Una can't give we money. Now then they pull the money then give. Some top politicians there you see they go Butuna amongst the Butuna church. These are the people where they sponsor them things then they. So what is it? Tell me, what is it? Also for Dr. Samuel Kamara now. For let he go celebrate with him, member them, in colleague them. So that one they don't become a crime. That one they don't make and say in a kufar. That one they don't make and say not a Christian, not a Muslim, not a presidential material. Are you normal? You get sense? You okay? This music where I just play so for you. Any side, the people them will get ministerial position in that country, keep parastatals them from southeast. The Mendes them, yeah, including Madabio, when he hear this music they play, trust me, it come, he can dance. Any side matter BOC, that thing where they call say Govway, then they beat that Govway, that drum, the Shebure, Mother Bio, they left it, they can't dance the, because the culture they part of in DNA and I part of in life. But one thing why they understand now that since the war, Sierra Leone, we don't lost with culture. Trust me, I can bet anybody this, say we don't lost with culture. As far as culture is concerned, we are unidentified. Sierra Leone, we cannot identify our culture. Today, Sierra Leone man, you go see those cultural music in Nigeria. When those guys they sing in their cultural language or their ethnic language, then go sing all kind way. Sierra Leone man go sing and dance to them, they compose them back well. He go lip mime and back well. But for Le Yeri, he sing say konoyema, na problem with her. Na problem with her. Because we have lost our culture. We have lost it. Me being a Christian does not mean I do not have a culture. Lie. Who told you that? Me being a Christian, even inside the Christian practices or the Islam practices, there are cultural practices also inside the religion, the Yasu. Prove me wrong or right again. This program interesting. Prove me wrong or right again, fellow citizens. Inside Islam, you get different cultural beliefs and cultural practices, then doctrine them. Where culture tell we say, it is the way of life, how mankind they practice their beliefs in their environment, or any side and find themselves in a given society. It is the way and manner how then they practice their life, their doctrine, their beliefs, their concepts, their ideology. The way and manner how then they practice them. That is why then tell we say culture is a way of life. Inside Islam, you get people and we get different doctrine inside Islam. Different doctrine and they inside the very Islam, the way that one in a culture way, na different way of practice. If you go then go tell you say, hey, then get them Ahmadiyas them, then get them Basharia them, then get the Sunnah them, then get how then they call them. Please, I don't mean for degrade any religion na yasu, but then get culture inside it. The culture na a way of life, how then they practice them believe. Like for the Ahmadiyas them, then get a young way how then perceive the Quran, how then perceive Islamic beliefs. Whilst the Sunnah themselves get the way how they perceive them, how they see them, how they practice them. Basharia themselves get how they practice, how they believe them. Some Basharia, you go you read and tell, we say, hey, when this person die, they not go celebrate 40 days, they not get time for duam. That's not Basharia, but they are Muslim. So they get in different cultures. In Christians, you find out, say, the Roman Catholics, them, they get their own culture, their way of doing. You go see Roman Catholic, they have churai, inside those churai jars, them, where they bond and they bring and come, then get those words, them, where then go they make, where then go they talk. In those 7 Adventist days, them, they say, okay, we believe, say, na Saturday we they go, na church. The born against them now will come in the one and they believe say, oh, God inhabitants his praise is holy. Then get drum, we get better when they belong. We go dance. As for me, I know they go to church. I know they go to church when not believe in God inhabitants his praise. I will not go to that church. If I go there, now for just go worship no more. But I will not go to church for me. And they say this. And not they go to church where not believe that word say God inhabitants his place. Where simply means say you for dance, you for jolly, you for happy, celebrate, gladdy before God. Like when they sing say there is joy in the blessings of the Lord, singing inside God in yours. Gladdy day inside God in yours. Gladdy day. And they celebrate when they beat, but are they happy? Now they male spirits they come and me say, yes, indeed, I'm praising my maker. If I can go to church, then begin make this thing, begin make that thing, begin make so. At the torment. You begin make Holy Mary, Mother of God, this thing. I not sabi safe. Once in the home where I come out, Mama, this, that, then go baptize them as Roman Catholic them. They get the Roman Catholic names them. Me now will not believe that. Me now that church where God inhabitants is praise. That is my own cultural beliefs. in worship in Christianity. Now me get to once in religious states them, like when they say this state now religious states, now one concept of religious beliefs then gets. And then they drive out from the holy books. And those holy books, you don't get anything when they for deal with constitution. I mean what they say, you don't get for deal with anything when are human rights. You don't get time. Show me. You don't get human rights, oh. You don't get human rights. Because the human right beliefs, now tell we say, we, mortal man, if you want, you go turn gay. If you want, you go turn this, now you business. Homosexuality. Now human rights, now you get them believe them they. You understand it? Sierra Leone, some people who into that, they can just want to violate their rights. Because we not country we believe in human rights. And human rights speak in favor of them things than they. You understand me? This is not something where me I go say, me I support and me don't believe. No. But as far as you talk about human rights, these practices should be gone there. It left to how you want for do them, it left to how you don't do them. If you want to do them, if you want to not do them, day. But now human rights. So some states them when are religious states, automatically or entirely they don't deal with that. They don't deal with that. They know they deal with that one day. The Bible condemn homosexuality. The Quran, it condemn homosexuality. That is why states them or country them, when they deal with the Bible and Quran as their own law book them, they need to encourage that one day. So that will tell you, Sierra Leone is not a religious state, but now a country where they deal with multicultural beliefs. If you're not pagan, believe in your paganism. If you're not Christian, believe in your Christianity. If you're not Muslim, believe in your Islamic worshipping. If you, people and they want believe in, if you're not Rastafarian, believe in your Rastafarian. You understand? Some people they say we want believe in. When you ask them, say, what in are you religious belief? They tell you, say, you know, to a religious person. He just get one belief, say, there is God. And in the worship in God, if you say one worship him, now that one they get. So you go say that person they not pagan. You go say that person they because he not belong to your way of worshiping. So that person they not kufar or that person they not to presidential material. So you want to tell me that one day? So when someone come out go celebrate with him company, now bad thing he do. This all they lead with to something because we don't lost with culture. We not get culture. We no longer they identify with culture again in the Republic of Sierra Leone. That is why today we they perish because we lack this knowledge of identifying our culture. And that is why today if you look, the economy, it don't batter. Because all them cultural festive things they are making happen. This government can don't block all. So when you don't block all now, how you want to let it happen? How you want to let people get money for Ashobi? How you want to let Ashobi sell? How you want to let people buy drink? How you want to let people jolly? How you want to let people enjoy? How you want to let people celebrate? Because some they enjoy their celebrations or some they find happiness, joy in those particular cultural or their religion belief or religious beliefs. You don't disturb them. You don't disturb them. sumbele ode. You know, when I listen to this music, for we women in our community, then we expose, you know, we get name in that country like the Kisi community. You get many religion then they where people them they into their form of religious beliefs in their religion then they and their cultural practices. Like Kisi, we women are the Kisi community, a very beautiful and a very unique community, you know, where I'm very proud of, say, a very decent community. And I go always stand for proud of the Kisi community. We women at that place then they, different beliefs than they did. Yeah, you left to the one where you take where you want for follow. You get Muslim, Christian then they, Kisi man know the joke for in church business. Kisi man know the joke for in Muslim business. Now so back you know go joke for their other religious beliefs they are like in hunting or in OJ. You know go joke for that one day. So we women na that community day, we they see them practices they are they go on. But me I'm not part and parcel of that practices then they waiting me sabi. They invite me in a mosque today. Alhamdulillah. Are they go na the mosque? They invite me na church today, alhamdulillah, are they go na the church. Despite we me na a Christian. Me church, it na Kisire. For security reasons, I no one call me church because them people there, they not get godly business. Then go put me church under threats. But God go save them by his special grace. Me church they na Kisi. Now that church there, now there they go. Kisi don't bring boku prominent people, including best people what they think about. Like Reverend Philip Pastor Bokwe today, he not only gets in the religious beliefs say in holy and solely no more na pastor for bill in the Christendom life. Also na a fanatic football supporter. Any fanaticness not supporter stop though for support football. It take him also to the level for support the national team. Anything we get for deal with football na Sierra Leone. Pastor Bok, a day before. Una we know now the Leone Star Committee of Football Association at Sierra Leone. Una check, una go see Pastor Philip Bok in name. He dey pan football business na Sierra Leone. Una watch the day na Kisi come out. But I want to not limit and say because in a reverend pastor, he don't full up stadium. We don't say waiting return to sender, let your understanding make you outstanding, this, that, those things. You know limit and move. It dey pan football. As soon as they come out back pan church business, they pray back for football. When inside that football day, some man then get waiting and believe for conjure, make pan the football. In believe say that football if for take Jesus day for pray day. So in different ways then they how you go just make these are just instances then. So you cannot omit Pastor Boxe because he's a pastor. Now only and solely desire you go put pan football. No, he get role for play day. That is why the federation accept him. He play role at the football and association day. Yeah. Now, Kisi, we were men there as I say. For we in another community day after it's tempered, me they challenge anybody. Now we they pull the devil celebration or how we call them now or then get way out and call them. Where you they pull now we they pull the highest crowd. Panda devil dance then day where they dance na Sierra Leone. Kisi, if they say today, every month when they come out na Kisi, the entire Sierra Leone, any side gonna we get the highest crowd where they pull. People them where they worship God, Muslim, Christians, then all the day panda one day. Mama, papa, everybody then the day param. Because this now something where you see people in the fame, some people in the fame happiness param. Some people in the fame joy param, then they go no more, go dance, go celebrate. Go happy with them. That day they went and go say April 27, Kisi today. The 27 tomorrow, in fact, the 26th to the 25, all then 10 and then now na Kisi where they say April. The 10 where we get good governance in Sierra Leone, as they say April don't come. Now the 10 you they see all the one them where they say this na Kisi, people are waiting at the diaspora, they all they return go back Kisi. For go celebrate, for go dance. You they see Kisi they become lively. Lively, Kisi they energize. Markets them stock go come, then they sell. People then go they buy their Ashobi, buy where Ashobi. Oh God, for just celebrate that particular day, the 27th with Erimong Beng. For just celebrate that day with Erimong Beng. People go come, then they spend their money because this is something part of our culture, part of our life in Kisi. Does that mean say Kisi na evil place? Does that mean say Kisi na bad place? Does that mean say Kisi na rebel place? Does that mean say Kisi they not get the right for leave? Does that mean say all the people where they na Kisi where they go dance that thing they are lucky people them? Prominent people where they go pan that thing they na Kisi, they all at the end of the day don't do extremely well for the country. So tell me no, who say bad day panda one day? Now, before I can left with lastly, I want to go to 2000 to 2001 to 2. That time they will can get election in Sierra Leone. I so sorry Fambulem, the time too long, but this is a very interesting program. That time they in Salon, as we all know say that time they 2001 to 2, it been so challenging for we because what you do. Let President Ahmad Tijan Kababi non promise we say he go can't give we peace. So then 10 and day election day, the rebel them in the West Side boys they threaten. Say, then go come oh. If Pakabano make this, then go come. No election, no this. That APC self don't come. They type and revive themselves. We revitalize ourselves, try to build ourselves again with our chairman and leader, Ms. by Kuruma, fighting the gun. Pakaba self they can try for talk to the rebel them. Then they say, how them for do? Waiting for happen. People and then go tell Pakaba say, no make so. Then rebel and then boys and they una left them. Una do this, una not make, let not celebrate. Pakaba say, how we for celebrate this time now? How we for celebrate? One for celebrate. People and they go advise Pakaba, bad advice. So one time, now Pakaba say, well, he want for see then Debulman then at the country. God. Anyway, Fambulem, let God help Sierra Leone and them. I say because we lack, we don't lose with culture. Now I make today, we will suffer that one day. Yeah? Now let's listen to this song. Family, I'm so sorry that I take una time, but this program, as I say, now my last take this. Now a very, very interesting program this way. I believe say, this will help we for make we learn. So we're able to differentiate Sierra Leone as a religious state or non-religious state or as a state when a multicultural state. We get different beliefs, yeah? Now we listen to this particular song also, yeah? As I tell una, I say any side where mother build they una trust me or any side sell PP, you know, Southeastern and brothers and they willing to listen to the song, then go they shake their head and they smile, say, oh Emmanuel, you don't go church we back now, Papengo. so Walobie Walobie So, family, as I say, you know, like when this music they play, Jishno, it take me memory back, you know, like, let me say this. If you go in a particular program, then play this music, trust me, you go find out, say, the people and we go grab for dance. Now, most of the brothers and we come on out the Southeast, the Menes, and you know, that then go to dance because this song is part of their, ethnic, or they are part of their religious beliefs or their cultural beliefs. You know, it's one of the songs them where they play for like praise or glorify their religion. You understand? So at the end of the day, when they play this music, you go see them, they dance, then go they gladdy. Since you will come out now the north, if you know they within that side, you know ever live there, you know the culture, you know they hear this. For you go begin doubt for like you see since if you dance this music play, you dey go sit down first, begin for think. But as them you hear this music, you go hear they are like, whoa, yay! Then go begin celebrate because it's part of their culture, it's part of their beliefs. Now, so this particular life would live in Sierra Leone. So let me continue for say 2001, 2 in early 2000. Them boy when are the rebellion they part threatening Pakaba said then they come back. That time now they will get somebody where now been Johnny Paul Koroma with your political party where now the angel with your believe where been get now they tell Sierra Leone and them. He said what me believe say would they do? At that time he said 4 o'clock. He said let we all go tin up. Let we all like Jesus. Sierra Leone and the old man 4 o'clock will come out now old man begin laugh. Jesus, 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 Jesus. Now the country. Pakaba say, that one day you know enough for wetin dey happen for we. Them boy are there threatening. Say then they come back. That time day, you been get Brahma Acha wey na been the police inspector general. No Kipidu that time Acha no be the police inspector general. I think that time Kipidu been there. When I mean take care of the police. Was it? Yes, you get Maxwell Kobe. Was it 2000? I'm sorry if I'm not correct the time. The year. Maxwell Kobe been there. Christopher John been there. Demboku been there. Even to this man, Charles Magai. They all been there then 10 a day. Solomon Ekuma Berewa. Who that for give Pakaba advice? What in them for do? Now Pakaba say, well, let them call back the devil man them na salon where they play, let them know. So the devil man themselves that 10 and they want for pull paddle. They say, no, let paddle not come out. If paddle come out, the rebel in the camp. The rebel in the camp, what go come back na Sierra Leone. Pakaba say, me, I want peace. I want peace now this country. I don't tire. I don't promise them people they have peace. Now in Pakaba look. Who don't have been the chairman then 10 and day for Eastern Padu? Now Lansana Fadika. Now in Pakaba so na call for me Lansana Fadika. Now in they send Lansana Fadika, then send call on a state house. As I say Maxwell Kobe been there, Christopher John been there, Solomon Berewa been there, Charles Magai been there, Kipsbiru, Brahma Acha, then Boku. Now no one give us. Now Pakaba say, what thing go happen if they wanna come out, this thing come out, this go help the peace. So now this man we are calling them so, we na Lansana Fadika, now he prefer in your advice, he say, if this thing come out, He say, I tell you, he say, that young man, then in Abuja, he say, they want dance, then culture. He say, don't take away, then they enjoy them celebration there, but you don't cut pan. They say, they want enjoy. He say, let me give them the opportunity, let them dance this culture, yeah. Because the last time when Sierra Leone and them be get anniversary, where they celebrate, bang, na Joseph Wilson time. Now then be last gets that one day. Second way when album can come, you don't done. We'll see Glady be there na Sierra Leone. So now I say, better if they come, I think thing go able for better for we. This self go play role pan the piece. Nine Pakaba say, well me, I don't give you the pass. Now they lance enough for the cargo. Now radio station, he announced. He say, hey, we don't get pass for pull the paddle, yeah? He say, una den gbeti de na wo, the bereshe na wo, kamajona wo. He say, una wede na the jungle. Everybody say, una can tongue can dance this paddle. So una come down at tongue, they call them all. Within that call the way don't call them. Una go feel say how they like. Now in the can tongue, Lona can see the role of culture. How we help also for end the one salon. Now they then come. Now in the paddle come out. Oda igbile da paddle na pakaba na in only igbile gun. Pakaba buy the ashobi only igbile gun for that paddle. But who the salon? This is not a secret. We know. May his soul rest in peace. Pakaba na igbile the paddle. The paddle come out. Pakaba go. The day before he went the ashobi. You see SLPP then kakatowa the all day behind the devil. Igbile the devil. The singer them they sing at that time then they. I'm not gonna forget. The sing was Tijan Kaba pass the dollar. Do ya? If you pass the dollar, we go pass the barrel. Waiting something like that. Pakaba, if you pass the dollar, do ya? We go pass the barrel. Do ya? Pass the dollar. Do ya? If you pass the dollar, we go pass the barrel. Something like that. Now them they sing. I'm not able to sing the song fine, but I not forget. Now so the song go. Then they tell Pakaba, say, do ya Pakaba, if you pass the dollar, give we. Who they give you the barrel? That simply means if you give me the dollar, pa, this disarmament one are the culture. We they can't disarm. Pakaba listen to them complain straight. Now I say, okay, what's in them be want now the dollar? I talk to DDR. DDR begin give them money. Then begin do rehabilitation. Begin do reconstruction. Begin for you know then begin for train them back. Who then they come now then give so a machine and give you money say go do business. If now messing a carpenter you want for do, then they can't give the barrel. That is how the war end in Sierra Leone. That is how the war end in Sierra Leone. Today, in Sierra Leone, whenever they say, hey, this thing they happen, Lord call with moral guarantors and then talk to, then they must call them, they will man them, they head them all. They are bad and say, I can't sit down for Lord can talk how for develop this country. So why Samuel Kamara go dance that thing, they would say and say, na bad thing. Una say and say, na thing we not fight. Why? I understand as I start for say, sorry. The politics at which way the SLPP, they don't drive we to madness, frustration. Now they cause this in our lives. The power they don't play great role into that country. The Wendy's, the Bangbani, the one that we believe the Bondo, the Suidis, that made the cultural, Limba cultural, all don't play role into that country for make we get peace na Sierra Leone. So today, now so we go pay them back. But unala we left no. Unala we left for. That not mean say this person a Muslim, a politician. Enough for that thing and this. I don't know to a religious state. Unala will understand this. Now the beliefs they will be put into practice when are the cultural beliefs, with the way of life. And we try the best as we can for glorify our religion, believe them. And put them into practice where we call, say, religious practice. And we put that practice into cultural beliefs. Yeah? So, I want for left we all. If this program you don't understand, send me your comment by the number where I go send you the audio. So we go come back and redo this program so we go learn about this because it's very sensitive. People don't misconcept the word tumors. People don't try for politicize this thing and people don't see and tumors. You know, they don't hold some people into slavery. Let we lose ourselves from this mental slavery. This is absolutely mental slavery. This is mental slavery. If I get opportunity today, me at this Sierra Leone, trust me, they say when they come out, but they go down some more. If now they make where I go now the church the next day, Pastor drive me a barca. Without St. John or St. Cathedral, there are other many churches them where they go, I go worship the back. Trust me. Because why die, they go meet God next one. What I go say no to you, they say, what you say no to me, they go say, we all get to differences, the way they go meet Papa God with. What's I go under not to kill, I go kill. So let we left this. This is a slavery, it's a mental slavery. It's a mental slavery. Family, my for left we in peace. This program come to you under the courtesy of the Rising Sun. It might too long, but very educated. May I bring this program to you. My name is Emmanuel. Let us stay safe, let us stay blessed. God bless we all, and God bless Agalium. As I left we all with this particular music. Not forget say, I not get copyright to them songs there we are played for you. Yeah? Let us stay safe. God bless we all.